Mm. Mm. Oh. Hello, Matt. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Crystal B. Oh, it's not B, it's Crystal B. Oh, he won't leave it. Hello, Matt Haygood. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Tina. Hello, handmade soap baths bombs. Are bath bombs still a thing? Are bath bombs still a thing? There are so many good inventions out there. There are so many good inventions, and I'm 54 years old, and I haven't invented a dang thing yet. I haven't invented a dang thing. And not a day goes by that I don't go, wow, I should have thought of that. Bath bombs. Bath bombs. I don't know. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 years ago or last year, but I know my daughter wanted a bunch of bath bombs for Christmas. Doesn't seem like you probably need a chemist to put the things together and make sure it smells nice and the bubbly reaction uh, goes well in the water. You don't want it being toxic for sure. But I bet you whoever invented the bath bomb did really well. Good morning, Kathleen. And I think about it a lot. I work at a local super Target, and I've been here. We're working on our 5th month after 17 years of selling real estate. And I man the aisle 9 and 10, and I man the cereal aisle, and it also has the breakfast stuff on one side. At the end of an aisle in the retail business, we call it an end cap. We have various prime energy or hydration drinks, not the energy drinks. The energy drinks, I think, come in cans and aren't nearly as popular. The prime hydration drinks, which come in the bottles, come in various colors and are marketed extremely well to young men ages probably 10 to, I don't know, 16 on average. Anytime I see a mother or a dad grabbing one from the end cap, and I'll tell you what, we have a hard time keeping it stocked. We have a hard time keeping the Prime Energy drink on the shelf. And 4 months ago, or 4.5 months ago, when I started working here at Super Target, I had never even heard of it. And there was a man that came through the cereal aisle and goes, "Hey, where's this Prime Energy drink?" And I go, well, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We got Gatorade over there and Red Bull over there, but Prime Energy drink, what is that?" Lo and behold, 4 or 5 months later, half of the sales at Target end up being this Prime Energy drink, and I'm just teasing about that, of course, but it is a hot seller. It might be slowing a little bit. I feel the peak of the sales rush for Prime Energy drink was I don't know, maybe 2 months ago or a month ago, but it still sells really well. Hey, Jack asked if he doesn't drink coffee. Is it cool if he hangs out? Heck yeah, it's cool if you hang out. JC961 said Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd. Led Zeppelin all day. I think Led Zeppelin is probably the coolest band in history. The coolest band in history. I think Jimmy Page had such a interesting personality on stage. John Bonham with his powerful, almost scary drumming. He just seems like a bar brawler and from Britain that is pissed off and wants to beat the crap out of the drums. And Robert Plant had such a soulful but shrieky and unique voice, but that is often imitated but never duplicated. And anyway, that's my thoughts on Led Zeppelin. So a little more water. And yes, it's. I'd love you to hang out, even if you don't drink coffee. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee Break with Ken. It's a spinoff of a regular show I do every morning. I go live at about, I don't know, 5:30 or 6 o'clock most mornings. I'm an early riser. I am working full time at a local super Target, and after a 17-year career in selling real estate, my shift, which is a great shift, by the way, never would have thought it before, but I work from 7 to 3. I know the traditional shift in the working world is 9 to 5, but I'll tell you what, whoever thought a 7 to 3 was a genius. In the summer months, you get off, you still have time to go to the pool. You could even play a round of golf if you wanted to. And if you can't get up early enough to get to work at 7, you're staying up too late. So go to bed earlier, get to work earlier, get done with your day. And the being serious. I mean, you could be home in time for the kids to get home, pick them up from school, or go to their events, or what have you. And the only downside is you can't stay out as late. You can't party all night. But I don't know, staying out late, nothing good happens after midnight anyway. And again, if you can't wake up at 5:30 in the morning, unless you're a teenager, you're probably staying up too late. But anyway, this is a show about me talking, and it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee. It's in a Starbucks cup. But don't be fooled. It is the Market Pantry French roast that is the store brand at Target. I had this cup with me, and I think we're out of cups at the break room in my super Target, but we're not out of coffee. So I brought this cup in, filled it full of liquid hotness and goodness. And I'm excited to take my first sip. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing at this mid-morning hour, mid-morning hour on a Saturday, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Uh, it's kind of a hybrid. Again, there was a little bit of dark roast from Starbucks with cream in it this morning that was cold. I didn't pour that out. Oh no. Hello, Julie Flanagan. I did not pour that out. I chose to blend it with the French roast, Market Pantry, black, hot stuff from Super Target. So it's kind of a mishmash of various drinks, and I'm okay with that. Which reminds me, I saw on TikTok the other day, and it's something I believe, but I never have really heard it spoken other than thought of by me. And it was James Spader doing an interview. And I don't know who was interviewing him. He was probably on a late night show or talk show or what have you. And the interviewer said, "Oh, you mix your drinks, your alcohol. Oh, that'll make you sick or make you hungover." And James Spader paused and said, "That is such a myth. That is such a myth. Alcohol is alcohol." And I believe this. Alcohol is alcohol. And it doesn't matter if the alcohol is coming from vodka or gin or whatever, or beer or what have you, or even wine. But alcohol is alcohol. And the reason you feel sick today isn't because you mixed the drinks. It's because you drank too much. And I agree with it wholeheartedly. And I don't drink anymore. I drank for 2 years. But I felt like crap when I drank too much, not when I mixed Heineken. And, I think when you mix drinks, you're really drinking the same number of beers you normally would have, but you're also having 2 bottles of wine. So it's not because you mix the drinks, it's because you added the 2 bottles of wine to the regular amount of beer you drink. And that's just not a recipe for success. So, hey, Jimmy, thank you for joining. I can't talk too long. Again, this is just Coffee Break with Ken. Just having fun. It is a beautiful day here in Naperville, Illinois. The sun is shining. I'd say there's not a cloud in the sky. Naperville's a suburb of about 145,000 people, about 35 miles west of Chicago. And apparently over the last, period of time, there's been some fires burning up in Canada that are kind of hazing over at least the north part of the United States, and it's created for some beautiful, beautiful uh, suns. I took a picture and I couldn't believe it. We're at night at sunset or even during the day, you can almost look at the sun directly without it hurting your eyes, and it's such a weird experience because normally you got to look away or avert your eyes or it'll burn your retina and leave yucky things. But again, the haze is causing enough, I don't know, absorbing enough of the lights that you can look at it. And we've had some beautiful sunsets and cool looking where the big ball of gas is just an orb in the sky versus, shooting all the rays or the ultraviolet radiation that it normally does. So anyway, what I was saying is we don't have a cloud in the sky, but it wouldn't say it's a blue sky. I mean, it's a pretty blue sky, but it's also got some gray in there as well. And but it's a beautiful day, and we've had some really cold days the last few days with temperatures barely creeping into the 70s. And I think today's going to be 80 some degrees. And I'm working today, but again, as I said earlier, I'm working my 7 to 3 shift that I'm come to value so much. Going to get off this afternoon. Got a little work outside of work to do this afternoon, and I'm looking forward to enjoying my Saturday night. And I hope you are as well. Um, I hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. I hope you're had a great week. Just finished up, and I hope you're excited about your weekend. I hope. Who's our next president? Me? There is no way. I know people joke about that. I do a lot of stuff, and I apparently am a divisive personality, and most people really like me, and some people don't like me at all. And the people that don't like me really don't like me. And I ran for the Board of Education, I don't know, about 3, 4 years ago. I tried to run. I got all my signatures, but I hadn't updated my voter address to my current address. I just moved in June, and I think the applications had to be in August. And I hadn't updated my voter address with the voter registration department where you put in all the information that says you're running to get put on the ballot. And I think it was God saving me a whole world of headaches because I was getting such vicious backlash and people attacking me on social media online and angry at me because at the time I honestly wanted to keep the schools open, and I wanted to keep the schools open, and I hated the thought of my kids not going to school and not having their freshman year in high school. And I hated what was going on, and I just didn't think we allowed any reasonable discussion about that stuff at that time. The decisions were made at a way higher level than me, and I wanted to take a step up and get on the Board of Education for Naperville. And again, I got the signatures, did all the paperwork, but I didn't have my address updated correctly. So I never ended up on the ballot, which is kind of funny. But anyway, like I said, I think it was a blessing because I would have got slaughtered. And people would have said mean things to me. I would have cried. I would have been up there giving my speech, crying, going, and everyone's mean to me. Why are they being so mean to me? So when you say I should run for president, I think that's funny. I'd get slaughtered. I don't know how either Biden or Trump or Obama or Bush or any of them deal with the hostility that is thrown their way. I have no idea how they do it. You must have a thicker skin than I can imagine to be a politician at any level, especially at the highest level. So So I'll pass on president, but I will try and grow coffee with Ken. I will have a lot of fun with this. I was having some really good, powerful ideas a little bit ago while I was doing my work, and I've been looking for a new job, but I thought of a couple ways I could maybe expedite that process that would set me apart from, you know, maybe the thousands of other resumes that get emailed into every job application. I thought of something that could set me apart and something that I'm good at, and I think would be an opportunity to put my name and my face and my voice out there in front of a lot of employers for a guy that's looking for a job. So excited to put that into work. I shouldn't talk about it till I do it, because right now it's just an idea. But got to start somewhere. So anyway, I'm going to drink a little more coffee. I usually just take my dark roast with cream. Somebody asked what my coffee order is. I have a mix today, a hybrid coffee, and I'm enjoying it. It's Saturday. I'm working till 3. It's our most crowded, busiest day at this giant retail store that I work in. And it's kind of my funnest day because my favorite part about the job is the customer interaction. And we get a lot of customers in on Saturdays needing help, needing to know where the mayonnaise is or where toothbrush is or where shampoo is. I always chuckle when people ask me where the shampoo is. I don't buy shampoo. But anyway, a lot of customers that are going to need help and give me an opportunity to muy bien, y too. Smile a little bit, laugh a little bit with the people come down my aisles, and feel good about my day and get some work done. So I'm gonna have one more sip of coffee. Mm. One, okay. I'm gonna have 2 more sips of coffee. This one's gonna be a chug. Mm. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome morning. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. I thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye bye.